Welcome, it's Jim. Today we're going to talk about getting a free SSL certificate for your WordPress site and how to do that and basically make it so that your website is has the little HTTPS at the beginning so that you don't get this message like I'll show you here in a minute where Google Chrome or Firefox or Safari basically tell the visitor like that the page is not secure, right? So that's just like a bummer, I mean, it's, maybe you're not even collecting payments or something like that from your website, but it's like if your customers see that like on the contact us page or anywhere on your website, it's just like, it's just like a red flag, right? I mean, any of us think that. So that's why you want to upgrade. Plus, it actually is good for, search rankings and Google's love in terms of, liking your site and that kind of thing. So those things are a little hard to quantify, but, the reality is if you're here, you already know that, there's some reason why you want to upgrade, and it's because, that's just kind of what the world is doing with their websites, and you don't want to get left behind. So let's go ahead and take a look here at how we can do this on WordPress. So I am in one of my sites, and the thing I want to do is just kind of talk about the easiest way to do this. Like, there's places like Let's Encrypt where you can get a free SSL certificate, right? That's cool. I love that they do that. It's only great though if it is like a click of a button inside your hosting account on your web hosting, right? Because if you actually have to install an SSL certificate, then like I'm fairly technical and like I've done it once, but it's not pretty and it's not easy, and I didn't, it's not the thing that I would do over and over again for my sites. I was looking for something easier because you want something that, you're not going to sort of like screw everything up, and there's tons of, codes and stuff like that you have to, save and put places and all that stuff. So what I wanted was something not complicated when I was looking for an option, and so that's kind of what I'll talk about, just in case you don't have sort of a one-click SSL upgrade available from your web host. But the thing I thought I would talk about is that a lot of hosts are offering SSL now, sort of under the covers without making a big mention about it. And it's like, how do you know if your WordPress site can upgrade to SSL and be secure? If your host doesn't really have like a big button that says, oh yeah, this is free. Like, for me, I've been using the same hosting for over a decade. Right? Like, I don't get messages from them saying, oh, like now your site is, can be SSL secure with a button click. Like, I unsubscribed from their newsletters like eons ago because I don't even read them, right? So if you're in the same boat as me, let me show you a little trick that you can use to check if you can upgrade. So go into your WordPress dashboard, right? See right here, not secure, right? This is what you've got, right? This is what you want to change. You want it to have that nice little green padlock or gray padlock or whatever that indicates everything's secure. Well, the way we can check this is to go ahead and add a new plugin. Okay, free plugin. It's going to be easy. This is going to be painless. Just follow my instructions. That's all I would ask. All right, it's called Really Simple SSL, I think. Yeah, Really Simple SSL. This is what you want to get. Not saying there's any problems with any of the other plugins. They might be completely fine. This is just the one I use. I know lots of other people use it. Let's install that. Okay, so now I know in my mind that my hosting account does offer SSL for free now. They didn't used to. Up until a year ago, last summer, I recorded a whole training class for how to upgrade WordPress sites to SSL secure for free, and I sold a lot of them, both on Skillshare and on JVZoo. But now my host offers it, and I just figured this out. Like, there's no communication to me about it, so let's go ahead and activate that plugin. It's installed. So this is just the easy way to figure out if your host does this. Yes, so if you activate the plugin and you get this message, almost ready to migrate, then your host already gives it to you. The SSL certificate is already installed. It's already in your hosting. It's already in your file drive and everything, that we're in the place that it needs to be. Everything's ready for you. You just need a plugin like this to convert all your links from being HTTP, for your images, for your site links, the pages, the posts, all of those links need to be upgraded from HTTP to HTTPS so that everything is secure, right? Everything is served up to the browser from a secure page, and uses that secure certificate, right? So what this plugin does is just makes all those conversions for you. All your images, all your media files, all your pages and posts, everything inside the site gets upgraded by this plugin. And so if you install the plugin, activate it, and you get this message, then you're ready to go. All you have to do is click the blue button, and then what's going to happen is nothing, and then you'll go click on a link like the dashboard over here, and when you click it, you'll get logged out and you'll have to log back in, but from then on, everything is secure, right? You'll notice that, boom, So let's go ahead and activate it. I'll just demonstrate that. Okay, SSL activated. Don't forget to change your settings in Google Analytics and Webmaster Tools. Those are good things to do, because now Google is basically going to look at your site as it's going to look at your domain as two different sites, HTTP and HTTPS, unless you verify your domain inside of the Google Search Console. But anyway, that's kind of a different conversation. Okay, so now, like I said, I click on dashboard, it's going to log me out, right? Okay, there we go. And so now I log back in, but you can see right up here, now I've got the secure padlock, right? So I'm no longer on a site that says not secure. So everything is good there. Now, what I will tell you in just a second, so let me just get back, logged back in here. Okay, now we're logged in. You can see I've got the padlock up here and everything's locked. Like you saw, if you rewind the video a minute or two, it said not secure before, now it's secure. So everything is good on this page. Now, what happens if you activate this and there is not a certificate installed on your host and it's not ready, is the plugin will warn you that your site's not ready, there's no SSL certificate. So if that's the case, then you need to take some different steps, right? And that's where, I'll put a link to it in the description down below, but the course I put together last summer, it's called SSL Genesis, and it basically walks you through how to do the upgrade to SSL totally for free. It's not like you have to go buy an SSL certificate. It also does not involve installing the certificate on your host or dealing with any of the security keys or keeping track of that stuff or having to update it yourself every year. Doesn't involve any of that stuff. It's just super easy. Basically what it does is use Cloudflare to basically kind of bypass that whole process, because Cloudflare will let you do HTTPS secure sites for free. You just basically have to sort of point your hosting there through Cloudflare instead of at your domain name instead of having it point to your current hosting. So I walk through everything. It's a rather easy process to make that upgrade, and I'll put the link below if you want to do that. But this to me is like, if you want to upgrade WordPress, do this check first. Like, don't watch any more videos. Don't worry about Let's Encrypt. Just install that plugin, check and see if you've already got it. And if you do, great, you're golden, right? If not, carry on with your research. But if you want to sort of get a, inexpensive course that just kind of shows you an easy way to do it, then, check out SSL Genesis. All right. Hey, listen, thanks a lot for joining me. I hope you found this helpful. I hope your site gets to upgrade easy like the one I just showed you. If it did, please give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment, and I'd love it if you'd subscribe to my channel. That'd be awesome. And thanks for joining me, and I'll see you in the next video.